Yesterday, stop at this problem. Here, stop right here. കണ്ടുപിടിച്ച് വരാൻ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു വാല്യൂസ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടോ? That value. The question was to find out the time taken for the evaporation of benzene. Time taken for evaporation of benzene, and I said that you can find the value of evaporation by finding the mass transfer value first, mass diffusion mass transfer value first, and finding the mass of the എത്ര അളവിൽ എന്ത് പോകുന്നു എത്ര അളവിൽ പോകുന്നു. But mass of the benzene and mass flow rate of the benzene, you want to divide mass of the benzene divided by mass flow rate of the benzene, you will get the time taken for the particular mass transfer. Okay, so first we have find out the mass transfer or mass transfer rate of the benzene, Ma. The equation for benzene or evaporation equation പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ that was dAm by gt. A is the cross section area, M is the molecular weight, gt, G is the universal gas constant, P by x2 minus x1 log dA2 by PA2 by PA1, and we have to find out the value, the all values was given in your problem. D value is given, A area, the diameter is given, P value and molecular weight M value is given, universal gas constant value is a known value, x2 minus x1 means the എത്ര ദൂരത്തിലാണ് range, and it is given as a evaporation or diffusion is taking place of a film, and the particular width of or thickness of the film is taken x minus x1 here, and pressure is given log PA2 and PA1 here. Already find out, you will get the value. Okay, and that value log PA2 by PA1, log PA2 by PA1 ആയിരുന്നു അല്ലേ. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് ചെറിയൊരു ചേഞ്ച് കിട്ടായിരുന്നു. PA2 is 1.013 and divided by 1.013 divided by PA2 is 1.013 and PA1 value was 0.883. അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ that value will be 0.03137 kilogram per second was your mass flow rate or mass transfer rate. And the mass of the bed by rho equal to mass by volume, density equal to mass by volume, and density is given in the question, and mass volume you want to find. Volume is area into depth, area into that particular depth. Area is pi by 4 into d square, and depth is given a problem that one contain 1 mm deep, 5.5 diameter and 1 mm deep, and 1 mm, that 1 mm deep is taken 1 into 10 to minus 3 is 1 mm is changed into 1 meter, 1 meter 1 into 10 to minus 3 meter like മാറ്റുന്നു. 1 mm 1 meter like മാറ്റുമ്പോൾ 0.001, and that value will be mass of that benzene to evaporated is 20.91 kilogram, 20.91, and the time required is mass of the particular element to evaporate divided by mass flow rate. Okay, എത്ര amount എത്ര റേറ്റ് ഫ്ലോ ചെയ്യുന്നു അതിന് റേഷ്യോ കൊടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ you will get the time taken. Okay, ആ തിയറി മനസ്സിലുണ്ടാവുക, and the amount divided by the flow rate will be the time taken, that is 20.9 divided by 0.03137, you will get as 666.24 seconds. 666.24 seconds is the time taken for the evaporation of benzene. Okay, that was the problem we had discussing in the last class, and today as that we are discussing about convection mass transfer, convective mass transfer, convection mass transfer. So earlier we studied about diffusion mass transfer to diffusion. The main three modes of mass transfer was mass transfer to diffusion, and this convection mass transfer, and the mass transfer through change of phase. That was the three type of mass transfer modes, right? So first one was the mass transfer by diffusion, And I said that mass transfer by diffusion is same as or analogous. Analogous relate ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നത് ഏത് വെച്ചിട്ട് is related to our conduction mass transfer, conduction heat transfer. Diffusion mass transfer is analogous to conduction mass heat transfer, and this convection mass transfer is related to convection heat transfer itself. It is related to, it is defined as the transfer of mass from a body to another body when two bodies are in motion, or one body is stationary, or and other one is moving over it. Okay, what was the convection heat transfer? What was the convection heat transfer? A stationary body, a particular element is here, and by using the help of the air, by forcefully or naturally. If it is forced heat transfer, it is called by blower. We are using a blower to move the heat through the surface, and the particular amount substance is evaporating or transferring that particular amount of heat to surroundings by using this air. That is forced convection heat transfer. And natural heat transfer is the removal of transfer of heat from a substance to surroundings by using atmosphere itself. That is free and forced convection heat transfer. And the same thing and the same process and same principle is adopted in convection mass transfer itself. So the removing element is mass. Mass ആണ് കുറയുന്നത് by using the convection. And through when two bodies are in motion with each other, or one body is stationary and another one is moving over it. This is the condition for mass transfer. Convection mass transfer, the same as convection heat transfer. Same as or analogous to convection also have forced and free convection. Forced convection and free also. Forced or free also. Okay. The examples for free convection is evaporation of alcohol, or evaporation of something from our pot or glass is known as evaporation of alcohol. Petrol ഒക്കെ evaporate പോകുന്നില്ലേ മൂടി തുറന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഉടനെ. Evaporation of petrol or evaporation of that particular alcohol is a better example for free convection mass transfer. Evaporate അതിന്റെ അളവ് കുറയുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ പെട്രോൾ ഒക്കെ പെട്ടെന്ന് തന്നെ മറ്റേ പുറത്ത് തുറന്നു വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അളവ് തീരുന്നു പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദി example for free convection mass transfer. And the evaporation of water from an ocean, evaporation of water from an ocean when air blows over it is a convection. Free and forced convection mass transfer. Example for free convection mass transfer is the evaporation of alcohol. And for free and forced is the evaporation of water from ocean when air blows over it. ശക്തിയിൽ എയർ വരുമ്പോഴാണ് അവിടുന്ന് evaporation നടക്കുന്നത്. Only when you open the lid or the cap of a particular bottle, the alcohol is simply evaporating by using the atmospheric air. Not air blows ചെയ്യണമെന്നില്ല. It is only transferring mass to surrounding air. That is the example for forced and free convection mass transfer. And the equation of mass transfer, it is defined as it involves mass transfer by convection involves the transportation of material between a boundary surface and a moving fluid. It is defined as transportation of material. It is definition for convection mass transfer. Transportation of materials. Transportation of material between a boundary surface and a moving fluid. When both are in motion, or either one in motion. As analogous to convection heat transfer, it is also a removal of material from a boundary surface and a moving fluid. Between the boundary surface and moving fluid, when both are in motion or either one in motion. രണ്ട് ഒരുമിച്ച് ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് മൂവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കണ്ടീഷനും ഓർ വൺ ഇസ് സ്റ്റേഷനറി ആൻഡ് അതർ ഇസ് മൂവിങ്. And the equation for convection mass transfer rate MA by A equal to MA by A for convection heat transfer can be related to HM into delta CA. Delta CA means CA1 minus CA2 or CA2 minus CA1, higher minus lower. Okay, HM into delta CA. Delta CA means CA1 minus CA2 or CA2 minus CA1, higher value minus lower value. What is HM? Here HM is here. HM is known as convection mass transfer coefficient. Mass transfer coefficient. Mass transfer coefficient HM. So you want to study about HM and what is the value for HM and what is the equation for HM. You find out the value and you apply this equation to find out the convection mass transfer. So HM കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഒരു സെക്ഷൻ നിയർ മൊഡ്യൂൾ. That is mass transfer coefficient, HM value. Okay, MA by A equal to HM in delta CA. Delta CA and HM equal to mass transfer coefficient. So what is HM value? That is convection mass transfer coefficient. Mass transfer coefficient HM. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling good. HM. You know that MA by A equal to രക്ഷയില്ല. ഓക്കെ, MA by A നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചിരുന്നു. MA by A equal to minus D into dCA by dx. MA by A equal to minus dC according to fixed law, right? Minus dA into dCA by dx. By integrating this equation, you will get as D into integrate this equation, you will get from 1 to 2 integral CA1 1 to 2 integration, you will get D into CA1 minus CA2 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, CA2 minus CA1 ആണ് വരിക. And by removing negative value, you can interchange the particular value into left and right. You will get the positive value of D. And the equation was MA by A equal to D into CA1 minus CA2 divided by x2 minus x1. I integrate this equation to 1 to 2. Okay, therefore MA by A equal to D into CA1 minus CA2 by x2 minus x1 or delta x. So when A transfer A ingottu eduthu kayinal, you will get MA equal to DA into CA1 minus CA2 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, and this D divided by x2 minus x1. D divided by x2 minus x1 is the mass transfer coefficient HM. D divided by x2 minus x1 equal to HM, mass transfer coefficient. Mass transfer coefficient. And you can write the equation as MA equal to HM into A into CA1 minus CA2. Okay, and HM value is known as D by x2 minus x1. D by x2 minus x1 is the value HMC value, which is related to concentration. CA1 minus CA2 is the related to concentration. You will get the value as D by x2 minus x1 equal to HMC, mass transfer coefficient. MA equal to HM into A into C1 minus. So it is related with CA1 minus CA2, right? CA1, CA2 is coefficient. It is related with the concentration. So you can also get an equation to partial pressure. CA1 minus CA2 is the concentration difference, and PA1 minus PA2 is the partial pressure difference according to concentration difference. It is the according to partial pressure, according to partial pressure, according to partial pressure, you know MA equal to, that is in the case of diffusion, counter diffusion. The last thing you have studied counter diffusion, that is TA into MA divided by GT into PA1 minus PA2 divided by X2 minus X1 ആയിരുന്നു നമ്മുടെ equation. And from here, the dy x2 minus x1 എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ dy x2 minus x1 is the HMC value. HMC into area into MA by GT, PA1 minus PA2, PA1 minus PA2. And here HMP related to HMP എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്, that is HMP equal to partial pressure is HMC into MA by GT. HMC into MA by GT. HMC into MA by GT is HMP value. HMP value means related to partial pressure. HMC is related to concentration. Simply അത്രയും മാറ്റൂ. MA by GT. M into A by GT. So you can write this equation as this equation according to partial pressure. This equation can be written by HMP into area into PA1 minus PA2. Okay, like the same equation. CA1 minus CA2, here PA1 minus PA2, HMP. And here HMP is HMC into MA by GT. This is the relation between HMP and HMC. Relation between HMP and HMC. HMP and HMC. HMP and HMC. What is HMP? Mass transfer according to concentration gradient. HMP is mass transfer coefficient according to partial pressure gradient. PA1 minus PA2 വരുമ്പോഴും CA1 minus CA2 വരുമ്പോഴും difference. Okay, HMP, HMC. Then you want to find out the correlations of convective mass transfer. That is, that is Prandtl number, Schmidt number, Lewis number, Sherwood number, and some numbers are there. It is either in your data book itself, and by studying that particular values and equations, you can solve the problem of mass transfer coefficient. We are not using this equation in your problem. We are just using that notations or the relations between non-dimensions number, Prandtl number, Schmidt number, Sherwood number to solve the problem related to mass transfer coefficient. So before we moving to problem, you want to look after the equations of that relations. That is empirical relations. First one is Prandtl number. Prandtl number. So please write down this very important instruction. Prandtl number. PR equal to mu by alpha. PR equal to mu by alpha. Alpha is the thermal diffusivity. Alpha is thermal diffusivity. Mu is kinematic viscosity. Mu is kinematic viscosity. It's a connection in between velocity and temperature. Velocity and temperature. Second one is Schmidt number. SCHMIDT. Schmidt. Schmidt number. SC. Schmidt number SC. SC equal to mu by D. Mu by D. Mu by D, where D is the mass transfer coefficient. Sorry, not coefficient. It is the transfer coefficient. Diffusion coefficient D. Diffusion coefficient D. D equal to diffusion coefficient DAB, DBA, something like that. Diffusion coefficient D. Mu is kinematic viscosity. Alpha is thermal diffusivity. And third one is Lewis number. Lewis number. Problem ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ മനസ്സിലാകും നമുക്ക് പഠിക്കുന്നു. Lewis number. Le equal to alpha by D. D is not diameter. Right? D is not diameter. Le equal to alpha by D. D diameter light is diffusion coefficient D. Lewis number. And fourth one is Sherwood number. Sherwood number. Sherwood number. SH. Sherwood number. SH. SH equal to HMC into X divided by D. HMC into X divided by D. And it's also a function of RESC. Sherwood number is a function of RE and SC. Sherwood number is a function of RE and SC. There is an equation related to SH. SH value is a very important one. Problem adhiga problemത്തിന് വരുന്നത് SH value. SH value. SH value and SC value. Sherwood number and Schmidt number. Schmidt number. Sherwood number. Okay. So there is an equation for Sherwood number in the case of flat plate and a flow two tubes. Flow through a flat plate and flow through a tubes. Flow through flat plate. Sherwood number. Flow through flat plate. Flow through flat plate and flow through pipe. Flow through flat plate. SHX is equal to HM into X by D. SHX. As something distance to X. X over distance. HM into X by D equal to 0.332 into RE raised to 0.5. That is the root of RE into SC raised to 0.33. 1 by 3. It is for laminar flow. Laminar flow. Okay, write down the equation. This drawing data itself. And SHX equal to HM into X by D equal to 0.0288 RE raised to 0.8 and SC raised to 0.33 when the flow is turbulent. So first you find the RE value and by using that RE value, whether it is a laminar flow and turbulent flow, you can realize that it is a laminar flow and turbulent flow, and thereafter use as the equation. Education we use here and do the problem. Okay. And SH bar equal to 0.037 REL raised to 0.8 minus 870 SC raised to 0.33. That is SH equal to 0.037 into REL when total length L. REL raised to 0.8 minus 870 into a bracket goes into S0 0.3 when it is in a transition region. That is laminar flow. There is a transition region, laminar flow and turbulent flow. There is a region in the middle of it when R equal to 5 into 10 raised to 5. R is equal to 5 into 10 raised to 5 region. It is transition region, and that particular value, SH value is given. SH value 5 into 10 raised to 5. When it is less than 5 into 10 raised to 5, it is laminar flow. When RE value greater than 5 into 10 raised to 5, it is turbulent flow. And when RE is equal to 5 into 10 raised to 5, the value is transition region, and that particular region SH value is given. When question RE value or SC value, anything we can find out, and by using this equation you can find out the SH value, and by using the SH is equal to HM into X by D, you can also find the HM values. That is a method to find out the mass transfer coefficient HM. Okay, this is flow through pipe. There is a single last equation, that is flow through tube. There is only one equation for flow through tube. Flow through tube, SH equal to 0.023 into RE raised to 0.83 minus, sorry, not minus, into SC raised to 0.44. It is for ഈ കേസ് വരുന്നത് എപ്പോഴാണ് 2000 less than RE less than 35 into 10 power 3 flow through pipe ആയതുകൊണ്ട്, and for SC value 0.6 less than SC, 0.6 less than SC less than 2.5. This is the case. This is the equations we are using to do the problem. It is Sherwood number as such. There is an equation for Sherwood number in the case of laminar, turbulent, and transition region. In the case of flow through plate and flow through tube, the equation is single equation is 0.023, R is 0.83 into S is 0.44. The conditions in the case of flow through tube is RE will be less, in the condition 2000 less than RE value, and SH value will be a value region 0.6 2.5. Okay, these are the equations we are using to do the problem. ഇത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ നമ്മുടെ theory part. Okay, M by relations are the Prandtl number, PR equal to mu by alpha, Schmidt number equal to mu by D, Lewis number equal to alpha by D, Sherwood number equal to HMC into X by D. X is the length of that particular cylinder flow നടക്കുന്ന distance ആണ്. And there is a Sherwood number equations for in the case of laminar flow, turbulent flow, and transition region. When the flow is over the flow is through a pipe, the equation of a pipe means a tube. The equation is 0.023 into R is 0.23 into SH 744. I will show this equation in data book. I will show you this equation. Take page number for mass transfer. For mass transfer in the region 175, I think 175 or 173, 4, 5 range in the textbook. You can find the convective mass transfer. Okay, convective mass transfer. External flow, turbulent, laminar, etc. The equation is given here. Okay, 0.023, 0.332. നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച ഇക്വേഷൻസ് ഒക്കെ ഇതിലുണ്ട്. And the external regions, that is SH എന്താണ്, SC എന്താണ്, and that values ഇവിടെ ഇവിടെ SH value, Sherwood number, HM into X by D. HM into X by D it is shown here. SC equation is shown here. Every equations are shown in the right side of that particular data book, and the equation is shown here. നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച ഇക്വേഷൻ ഏതാണോ, ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഇക്വേഷൻ ഏതാണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നോക്കി ഇവിടെ വെക്കുക. ഏത് ഇക്വേഷൻ ആണോ ചെയ്യുന്നത് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതിവിടെ ആദ്യമേ നോക്കി വെക്കുക. combined laminar turbulent flow. The equation combined laminar turbulent flow means transition region. The equation is 0.037 into RE raised to 0.8 minus 87. The equations are shown in your data book. Okay. By using problem to find out the mass transfer coefficient or etc. Okay. ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്താൽ മനസ്സിലാവും. ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്താൽ നമുക്കത് ക്ലിയർ ആവും. ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലം നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാം. സമയമുണ്ടോ അറിയാം. നമുക്ക് ആ പ്രോബ്ലം എഴുതി വെക്കാം. നമുക്ക് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് നാളെ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, അത്രയും സമയം നഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ. Air at 1 atm, air at 1 atm, air at 1 atm and 25 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius, air at 1 atmosphere and 25 degrees Celsius, containing small quantities of iodine, small quantities of iodine, flows with a velocity of 6.2 meter per second, 6.2 meter per second inside a 35 mm diameter tube. So it is a problem of tube, diameter tube. Calculate the mass transfer coefficient for iodine. Calculate the mass transfer coefficient for iodine. Properties of airs are given. Properties of air is given. So it is a flow of air through a diameter tube, and air at 1 atmosphere pressure is flowing through it at a velocity of 6.2 meter per second, and diameter tube is given as 35 mm. Okay, the given properties of airs are given, that is mu equal to uneven viscosity, mu equal to 15.5 into 10 power minus 6 meter square per second. Mu equal 15.5 10 raised to minus 6 meter square per second. And d is diffusion coefficient. D is given as 0.82 into 10 power minus 5 meter square per second. Okay, the velocity u value is given, rho u d by mu, that is u value is given, velocity, pressure is given, temperature is given, diameter is given, dynamic viscosity mu is given, and diffusion coefficient d is also given. So by using these properties, we want to find out the mass transfer coefficient HMC. Okay, the method is by finding the Sherwood number, such number, as it is given as a pipe flow. You can use that equation for a flow through pipe, and by using that equation, you can find out the value of Sherwood number. And by using this equation, Sherwood number equal to hm into x by d. Hm into x by d, you can find out the hm also, hm value. That is the method of finding Sherwood number. We can complete the problem by tomorrow.